to give gift cards. I do too, but sometimes I think they're a little impersonal. So I decided to make these cute, adorable little gift tag holders. As you see, they fit perfectly in here. Makes a great little gift, but it has a lot more personality. I made these using the in colors from Stampin' Up. This is strawberry slush, pistachio pudding, and I'm going to show you how I made them using the envelope punch board. So let me move these out of the way and bring in the punch board. Here it is. This is the best thing. I love it. So along the line, along this side here, they have different size envelopes. To make these envelopes, I'm going to use the 2.5 by 3.5 size. And so I need a piece of cardstock that's 5.5 by 5.5. And then it says the first punch and score line is at 2 3/8. I have a piece of crisp cantaloupe here, and we're going to use this to make our tag. So first of all, you line it up to the 2 3/8, excuse me, right here, and you punch. Now, it comes with a scoring tool that's right usually in this little area right here, but I took it out so we could get to it. And you just put it in here and you score along this line. Now, you turn it, and from here you just measure, no, you don't have to measure anything. You just line this little notch up with where your score line is. And then you punch and score. Ooh, I got off the track. There we go. Line up that score line, punch, and score. And line this one up, and punch and score. There you go. Now you have this shape. And we want this to be, went off a little bit, but that's all right. That's going to be folded inside. Oh, I forgot to punch that last one. I scored it, but I didn't punch it. There we go. Now, this is going to be our top. So I'm going to take this top part right here and round that corner. And then I'm also going to round the corner on this side and on this side. Now, I'm going to move the punch board out of the way. We're going to take the scoring tool, the bone folder, and we're going to fold in all our flaps and crease. And we're going to do the same on that one. And we're going to do the same on this side. And we're going to leave this side up here. Now move those little pieces away. Now, next part is putting it together. Just take a little glue and run it along this edge right here. Oh, a little too much there. We'll just spread that out a little bit. And fold in that flap, and we're going to need a little of that glue right there, so we'll just put it right there. And a little bit more right there. Okay, there we go. Now, that will dry clear, so we're going to cover it up when we put our embellishment on there, so it'll be okay. They say no mistakes in paper crafting. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp some flowers on the back, all over the background here. We're going to use the Simply Wonderful stamp set, and we're going to use this little flower stamp right here. And for this, I'm going to use Coastal Cabana ink. And I'm going to ink up my stamp. And I'm just going to randomly stamp these little flowers. we're going to stamp one more right at the top. There we go. Now, that's all of that stamp. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make our little embellishment. And I have a piece of Coastal Cabana, and I used the decorative label punch and cut it in half to make this shape. And I've got another piece of the crisped cantaloupe, and I'm just going to layer that right on top of that. But before I do, I'm going to line these two edges up right here, and I'm just going to tear this right along the edge. This will just give it a little bit of something extra looking. There we go. And then we can line it up right like that. Gives it some different. Alright, now the next thing we're going to do is use this stamp set, Crazy About You. I'm going to be using this sentiment, you make me happy. I'm going to do that in the Coastal Cabana, and I'm going to stamp it right here on alrighty. And before we finish, we're going to use one more stamp from that set for Being You. And I'm going to put that right here. Okay, now that's all of our stamping. I'll put it my there we go. Now I'm going to take some more glue. I'm just going to put it back there, and adhere that down kind of at an angle, make it a little bit more interesting. And then we're going to take some stamping dimensionals and put it on the back of this, and put it on, layer it on there. There we go. I'm going to line that up. And there you go. Now that gave it a little bit more dimension. Now I'm going to take a hole punch, and I'm just going to make a hole punch a hole right here in the top. I'm sorry, I think I'm off camera there. Put that right there. And we're going to thread a little piece of lace through this one. There we go. Tie a little knot in it. And now there's the finished product. Now we have 3 cute little gift card tags. Thanks for joining me today, and come back in a few more days and we'll do another project together. Thanks for subscribing, everyone that has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate that. And happy crafting. We'll see you later. Bye.